Hey Scorpio, this is for Scorpio Moon and Rising signs. These messages are for the year 2025. It's just messages that your spiritual team, whatever spirits, spiritual family, any entities, dark and light, they're going to be entering 2025 with us all. And these are just messages, these are just guidelines. Okay, take what resonates, leave what does not. Whatever my ancestors place on in these cards and say is going to be coming forward in 2025 for the collective of Scorpio Moon and Rising signs. That is what my ancestors say. But again, you have your own ancestors, you have your own spiritual team. So listen to them before you listen to me, okay? If it resonates, great. They will give you the thumbs up. They will give you confirmation that what I'm saying is resonant to what you're going through or what you're bringing into 2025, okay? So again, this is for Scorpio's Moon and Rising signs for the year 2025. I will also be posting a financial reading, a money and finance reading for, like I've done with all the other signs. I'll be doing the same thing for you guys for the year 2025. Those messages will be a little bit shorter, okay? But those will be there for you guys, okay? All right, Scorpio, so let's go ahead and see what your spiritual team or what my ancestors have to say for the collective of Scorpio Moon and Rising signs for the year 2025, okay? I am not here to tell you any predictions of, you know, whether someone's going to reconcile with you or not, or give you a job, or, you know, I'm not here to tell you about that, about what someone else is going to do towards you, because everybody has free will. So whether someone is going to come towards you or not is completely up to them. It's not up to anybody else but them, right? This is just all about guidelines that I am giving you for what you need to do, or what you are, you know, asked to do for the year 2025 for your own growth and protection and prosperity. Okay? So Scorpio Moon and Rising signs. Scorpio Moon and Rising signs ancestors for the year 2025. Everybody's getting this today. Who else got this? Who else got this reconciliation card? Libra? Was it Libra? No, it wasn't Libra. It was Leo and Virgo. So maybe not everybody, but Leo and Virgo. Leo and Virgo got this card. So maybe you guys know a Leo or a Virgo in your life, Scorpio Moon and Rising signs. Okay, so in 2025, what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, I know I just said that, you know, I'm not here to tell you or predict whether someone is going to reconcile or come back to you or not. And I'm still not, that's not what I'm here for. Okay. I might just be contradicting myself because I'm trying to figure out what my ancestors are saying here, because in 2025, there is okay, I'm gonna speak in general, because again, these are spiritual and emotional messages, okay? So I'm mostly talking about you, okay? I'm not talking about somebody else and what they're, you know, what they're thinking and no, I'm talking about you. First, there's two different things. So in a general sense, you are being asked in 2025 to get back to self, to get back to romanticizing yourself, doing amazing, beautiful, luxurious things for yourself, whatever that looks like for you. Luxury looks different for everybody, okay? You need to get back to self, and not just to self, like doing beautiful things for yourself, smelling good, looking good, feeling good. You know what I mean? Like falling back in love with yourself in 2025 and continuing that henceforth. So that is the grand theme that I'm seeing so far for 2025 for you, Scorpio. Others of you, there's a situation where an individual that you had a romantic connection with, to some degree, will eventually be pushed. They will get a push or a shove in your direction again. Okay. Will they actually take that push and actually, talk to you, and reach out to you and actually want to reconcile with you and meet up with you again, or, have sex with you again, or whatever, kiss you again, whatever, right? It's quite possible. It's quite possible that they will actually take that shove, okay, and be like, okay, I'm gonna talk to Scorpio. It's quite possible that they may push back and be like, no, I don't want to do this, but there would be something stirring up inside of them, okay, about you, that it'll be kind of hard for them to fight against, So there is someone who is actually in 2025 who I'm seeing here, their spirits or their soul, somehow your soul is tugging at them. That's what I'm seeing. So you, in 2025, Scorpio Moon and Rising signs, you have somehow, made a connection with this person. You've made an impact, and so your soul or your energy is attracting them back. You're tugging at them, whether you are intending for that to happen or not, it's happening. Okay. So this person can't really fight the urge. They can't really fight thinking about you. They haven't deleted their number out of your phone. Like, they want to be with you. Okay. Or they may fantasize being with you in 2025. So 2025 might be you getting back into a relationship, a romantic partnership again. Now, is it healthy? I don't know. I don't know. That's up to y'all to determine moving forward, whenever this happens. Now, if this is not another person being pushed to reconcile with you, this is you having a hard time fighting the urge to think about them, wanting to reach out to them. You haven't deleted their number, and even if you did, you still can't stop thinking about them. You might be on their social media and you still see what they're doing, you still try to check in on them. So it could be vice versa, where maybe you're the one that's like, I really want to talk to this person again, or I really want to, have sex with them again, or, I really want to, be involved somehow in their life again, whatever, right? All right, Scorpio Moon and Rising signs for the year 2025, ancestors. Sorry, y'all, my throat's a little bit scratchy. So I'm getting, for those of you, if this resonates more with you getting back to romanticizing yourself and loving yourself and falling back in love with yourself and kind of dating yourself, right? getting back into a committed relationship with yourself in 2025, you are going to be on fire, okay? When you care for yourself and you love yourself, you are a force to be reckoned with, Scorpio, okay? No one, nothing can tear you down when you are in love with yourself, okay? Some of you guys may have been giving yourself and your love to too many people, or to the wrong people, whatever, to wrong things, maybe to a job, you know, whatever, to social media, to tasks, to, you know, different tasks, you know, you give yourself to a lot of people or to a lot of things, to the point where you don't even have time for yourself, right? So in 2025, this is you realizing that the sky, that there really is no limit. I was going to say the sky's the limit, but I'm getting the sense, and what I'm getting here, Scorpio Moon and Rising signs, that 2025 is going to show you that there is no limit on a spiritual level. There is no limit when you love yourself. The blessings will just continue to roll in when your internal being and existence is on fire and lit up, right? Now, others of you, if this is a person, a romantic partnership, where now others of you, if this is not a person you already know, okay, if this is not someone you have already had sexual relations with or romantic relations with, right, this is a soul partner. This is a soul that you have known before in other lifetimes. Okay, it doesn't have to be just one past life. It's, some of you guys have known this person for many other lifetimes, and it's quite possible that you've known this person in a few other past lives, but not in the recent past lives, right? And you guys have had a lot of work to do on a soul level, and in this reincarnation, you are finally going to meet the individual that reflects your energy, or that can mirror or match your energy. This is your soul partner, okay? This is somebody who definitely knows you, like deep in the inside of your soul, you know. This is a relationship that transcends time. Like, it's, you've known this person probably around the time your soul was born, right? And who knows when that happened? Who knows when our souls were born, right? It was probably around a time we would never even recognize, right? And so this individual is going to match your energy. Scorpio Moon and Rising signs. It's a very powerful connection with this person, okay? Very powerful connection. So for those of you, if you have been in a relationship, or have been in relationships where you're not 100% fulfilled, and you're looking for some type of fulfillment, or like for somebody to really get you and understand you, you know, you might end up meeting this person, or if you already know this person and they're coming back after fixing themselves, or, you know, after some time where you both had to separate, you know, to grow. You may feel that with this person, whether they're new or existing, that you're not so much of a mystery to them. They understand you, and that's something that, you know, it makes your mind explode in a way, in a good way. So either this is someone that you really see in a very bright light. This is beautiful. And this individual also sees you, or will see you, in the same light. So this is not about settling for just any old relationship just because. This is about attracting someone in a relationship that is beyond anything that you've ever had, because they will match your soul's energy, and they always have in other lifetimes. But that's only because you will have already worked on your own energy and growth from within. You will already have loved and romanticized yourself. So Scorpio Moon and Rising signs, if you have been more focused on yourself and you have gotten back to really loving yourself truly, no matter what anyone says or thinks or how they judge you, that is a very powerful thing, because you're going to end up attracting a soul, someone who is going to see you in the same light as you see yourself, if not, if not more. Yeah, so this partnership that you're looking for, you got to know what you want. You have to know what you want. Scorpio Moon and Rising signs. This is not a situation where you just allow the relationship to take you anywhere and to determine, how you feel about yourself or feel about the person. This is you communicating what you truly want. This is you saying, this is, these are my requirements, or these are my standards, and standing firm on that. Don't be afraid to communicate your standards. Don't be afraid to communicate what you are looking for in a relationship, because what that's going to do is going to weed out a lot, if not all of the people who are not worth your time. Okay? This is how this other person is going to, have more, of an open path to you. They're not going to have to, go through a bunch of people before they get to you. And you're not going to have to go through a bunch of people to get to them. You guys are just going to finally meet. In this relationship with this person, you guys also make a great team. That's what I'm seeing here. You make a really good team with this person. Okay, you guys are very clear communicators. You're great communicators. You are very honest. So in 2025, as you work on yourself and you work on what you truly want, you will realize that in a relationship, you might realize that, hey, I really want to be with somebody that I can just, I tell them what I want and they just get it. They're not weirded out by it. They don't judge me for it. I just want to be able to just communicate honestly without them getting triggered. You might find yourself in relationships in 2025, or you may have realized, I keep falling for these relationships where people are so emotionally triggered by me, or emotionally triggered by what I say, or my requirements, or, and maybe this is you, Scorpio Moon and Rising signs. Maybe you're the one that's, kind of easily triggered by, criticism, or emotionally triggered by certain things in romantic partnerships that you need to heal and face within yourself. So maybe get down to work with that in 2025. Okay? But when you heal yourself and you truly love yourself, not based on how other people love themselves, and this is about you looking at yourself and realizing, I'm a beautiful person, I'm a beautiful soul, and I deserve to be loved. And instead of waiting for someone to love you, you just start loving yourself before anybody else does. This is how you are going to hone in these beautiful relationships in your life. So if you want to, if you're trying to attract a mate, or you're trying to attract a soul partner, or whatever it is that you're trying to, you're trying to attract romance in your life, Scorpio Moon and Rising signs in 2025, start doing that for yourself first. Love yourself first. Yeah, marriage. You got marriage. It says, I make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, myself, and my partner. So just like the card says, God first, yourself, and your partner. So it's like God is inside of us. So the first person that you should be having a real romantic partnership, like a committed relationship with, is yourself. You are God. God is within all of us. So if you're not committed to God and yourself, how are you really going to really understand how to commit How can you get somebody else to commit to you truly? You know what I mean? Don't feel ashamed for wanting good things. Don't feel ashamed or feel like you have to explain, you know, why you want certain things. Just be like, because I want it. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to ask, like, why do you want that? Or, what makes you think that you're going to be able to get that? Or, you know, because I can, because I want to, right? It's in your birthright. It's in our birthright to live, in happiness and harmony and wealth and good health, right? But we also have to realize the spirits that come here to limit us, the spirits that we were born with, the spirits that follow us into every single year, every day that we wake up. They're here to make sure that we are blocked in order for them to grow stronger, right? In darkness. Look around you and realize that what you have is a blessing already. If you feel like, I'll see my life as a blessing until I make more money or until I get, it's like, no. Why are you going to wait? Why put yourself on hold? Why? Marry yourself. And I mean that, I mean that in the best possible way, okay? But love yourself. Fall in love with yourself, Scorpio Moon and Rising signs. This individual, what you are attracting in 2025. Now, when I say what you're attracting, I don't mean that this is going to happen in 2025. For some of you, it will. But what you will begin the process of attracting in 2025 is marriage. So if this is a romantic partnership that you attract because of knowing what you want and staying devoted to yourself and your happiness, right? For those of you, if you're not doing that and you're still, in this depressive state or this woe is me state, or I can't this, I can't that, or I'm never gonna, or, things like that. This is probably a concept that you're not going to really understand, okay? Until you really get to this point where you're just like, when you start loving yourself completely and you stop explaining that to people, you stop allowing people to gaslight you and make you feel bad for putting yourself first, right? When you start doing that, that's when you're going to see this unfold for you. So for those of you who are already on this page, you've already been putting in the work to love yourself. You started that transformative journey. The partner that you are attracting at this time, whether you see them immediately in 2025 or sometime after, in the next year, a year after that or two, is going to be the person that you end up marrying. This is the person that's going to marry you and put a ring on your finger and be like, I want to live a life with you. I want to commit to you, because that is your spiritual team responding to your actions and the karma that you are creating for yourself. They are reacting and responding to that, saying, Scorpio, you have worked so hard on yourself. You've devoted yourself to us. You've devoted yourself to you, to your higher self. So here's what you're attracting. And it's going to be in the form of a human being who wants to marry you, a husband or a wife, right? A partner, a lifelong partner. Scorpio, Moon and Rising signs for the year 2025. Some of you guys may have people who try to cause fights, try to one-up you or whatever. Ignore them. Ignore them, Libra, okay? You may have some relationships or collaborations or whatever where you may have some people who are jealous of you or whatever, or they try to make you feel bad for putting yourself first, or they're triggered by the fact that you really don't care about what other people think, and so they try to make you care, and it's just like, no, I don't care. Like, you know, that might be the energy that you need to have in 2025. When people try to make you care, right? They're trying to humble you, you know what I mean? Uh just laugh. Just, you know, just kind of treat it like a joke, you know, just kind of treat it like, you know, oh yeah, you're funny, you know? That's funny. That's the, you know, or just maybe if you want to be polite about it, be like, no, no, thank you. Like, you know, I'm good. I'm okay. You know, I know what I'm doing. But yeah, Scorpio, stay committed. Stay committed, because you're gonna have people who want to come after you and humble you. You're gonna have people who come after you wanting you to, you know, they're gonna have you reflecting and wanting to be alone. And maybe you do. Maybe you just need to be alone and stay away from these people. These people who are coming after you straight out of the gate, you know, ready to tell you what to do, ready to tell you how to feel, you know, and trying to humble, like I said, humble you, saying passive aggressive things to you to make you feel like, you know, you're doing too much, or, you know, you're not allowed to love yourself, that you have to be available to them and things like that. This might be a job where you may want to take time off or take a mental health day, or you want to go on vacation, and they may make you feel bad, be like, you know, well, you know, we need the extra help, or, you know, you're never here, or you're, you know, you're always taking time off. Yes, 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 I am. Right? Because you might need that. Stay committed. Move forward. Stay future forward. This is, you know, keep your cup filled. Continue to go after what you want, because I see the Knight of Cups as someone who goes after what they want. They go after their heart's true desire. Okay? So anybody who tries to block that, right? They try to block that, and they try to humble you, or they tell you like it's not all about you, it's not about what you want. What about this person? What about other people? What about? And you know, to me the answer is, what about it? What about those people? What about you? You know, yes, it is this my life, your life. Like, yes, I understand, you know, that we live in a world where we share this atmosphere, this globe with other people. Yes, we have to have a sense of community. Absolutely. Absolutely. However, there comes a point in time where, yes, we need to focus on the collective. We need to focus on our families, our friends, blah blah blah, our coworkers, our jobs. However, we always have to remember ourselves. We are not living our lives for other people. We in some ways are affecting other people, and they are affecting us in some way, right? But we're not living life for other people. So as you live, Scorpio Moon and Rising signs, live for yourself. And trust me when I say, when you start really living for yourself, people will come out of the woodwork trying to humble you. Ignore them. They're just triggered. They're triggered. They will be triggered by you. And that might be a good idea for you to kind of go within and just kind of tune out the noise, right? And let people think and believe and say whatever they want to say, because that's all they have. They just have thoughts and words. They don't have the action. You put in the action, Scorpio Moon and Rising signs, right? So the naysayers, the haters, they're not a factor. They're not a factor. Okay. You are about to manifest, or you already are manifesting. We manifest every day, but you are attracting as we speak. If you are doing this type of work, or if you are thinking about finally starting this work, you are going to be attracting a soulmate, a soul partner, someone. If for those of you if you're interested in that, you're going to be attracting a partner who is going to commit to you. It's going to be a celebratory time. It's going to be a beautiful marriage between the two of you. But others of you, you are attracting a career. You are attracting something in your life that is going to love you back as much as you have loved yourself. Okay? Much love and light to all of you, Scorpio. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys.